What's going on, everybody? We got the Roughriders and the Elks starting up in about 5 minutes. The Saskatchewan Roughriders and Edmonton Elks. Elks getting 3.5 points at home. Over-under is 54.5. I am rocking and rolling with the Riders, but I would love to see the Elks win. But I guess as a Stamps fan, I should be pulling for the Riders to take down the Elks so that the Stamps can go and clinch a playoff spot sooner rather than later. 9:28. What is 9:28? Oh, it's 9:27. Yep. We're nearing the end of September. A few more days left. When's the last day of the month? Tuesday. So I'm going streaming all the way through Monday night. And then, that'll be pretty much the end of September. Hoping for a much better game. We should have a better game there, James. Should. All right. Bri Guy, what's going on? Welcome back. Long time no see, Bri Guy. What's happening? Go Bombers, go. What a win. What a victory. That was amazing. They straight up blew down the Ticats. That was total destruction. That was mind-boggling. I think everybody took the Ticats. Like, whew. I took them when I pick them, and it was a beatdown. It was a glorious beatdown. Pretty interesting. The Elks out there in their Packer uniforms with the green and yellow as per usual. Looking pretty good, Elks. Looking pretty good. All right, so that's set up. Larry Thompson, 1960 to 2025. R.I.P. They're going to go and wear that decal. Larry decal on their helmet for the rest of the year for their owner, their late owner. Man, oh man. All right. That is set up. We're good to go. Why is that like there? I don't know why my phone just goes to SOS. We don't want it to be an SOS. Someone save me. We don't want that mode. We do not want that at all. All right. Hopefully it's a close game. Hopefully Fajardo can make it interesting against the Roughriders. Let's see what you guys are thinking. Let's go Riders 1 and Elks 2. Who you got? Blast in the chat, people. 1 for the Riders and 2 for the Elks. We're doing good there, Bright Guy. Doing good, man. A lot of streaming, a lot of football. It's like my life is teaching math and streaming football. That is the way. That's what we're doing. That's it. It's CFL, it's college, and it's NFL. We're going nuts. Elks. Giants fan James McCool. And, I don't have too much time for anything else until mid-November when the CFL is done. Then my schedule opens up a bit. Shannon going for the Riders. There we go. There's usually a lot of Riders fans that come in here, and they have a great season. They're the favorite to win the Grey Cup. But watch out for those Bombers. If they can play like they did today for the rest of the year, they are, ooh-wee, watch out. Do I have a Colts helmet? Not a regular size. I got a mini helmet of Darius Shaq Leonard. I don't have a Colts helmet, though. I got plenty of Colts jerseys, a few Colts footballs. I don't have a Colts helmet. I got a ton of bobbleheads, starting lineups, McFarland's, all that stuff. Tons of football cards like crazy. Tons and tons and tons. But no big Colts helmets. I was thinking about getting, if I can go to a good show with Peyton Manning, Marshall Faulk, is that I wouldn't mind getting a big helmet signed by Peyton Manning and Marshall Faulk. But that one in New York in the summer it was too expensive, and it was a little ridiculous. So if I find a better show with better prices, and they go to, I would love to get some autographed helmets. Like if I already have a football, you already have a Peyton Manning, I have a Marshall Faulk. But I would love to get a football by some of the Colt greats like Edgerrin James, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, But after I get that, then the next time they're around, I would get a helmet. Or a mini helmet. The Colts, I think Peyton Manning and Marshall Faulk, maybe some others who get a big helmet. Not many. But mini helmets, I would get a ton of other players on that. But that's that. All right, let's see who popped on in early. We got Giants fan Gregory. Who else? James showing up. Bright Guy. The McCool has arrived. And that is all of us so far. 20 likes to start it out. Nice. I had to get round 2 on the coffee because, man, oh man, I went to sleep last night right away. Passed right out. Got up early, set up my streams, and I got to do my streams tonight after I'm done streaming before the morning because 7:30 in the morning comes way too early for me. So I got to set up all my my 4 streams for tomorrow tonight after Colorado and BYU. So, busy night. This is round 2 of 3. Hopefully we get a nice showing with Colorado BYU. I know it's late on a Saturday night. Should be a good game. BYU's favorites. We're out here in Colorado. Maybe, just maybe, we can get a decent showing in the Rhino Nation. It's on ESPN, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully there's not many illegal streamers, but my guess is probably. That is what they do. They love to show the game illegally, and they get away with it. I think a lot of people are out of the country, so it's like a loophole that they're able to keep it up, even though they're out of the country. But they should be able to block that off from people in the United States. So they're streaming it out there in another country, but people in America can watch it, and that is not good for business. Not good for business. Drives me bonkers. All right. The game's out there in Edmonton, Commonwealth Stadium. Alberta, the Riders and the Elks. Look very nice. Nice little cité, if you will. What up, JJ? It is starting up in about a minute. It is a little bit behind, but they did do a moment of silence for the owner, the late owner. So, Larry. So they got the decals on their helmets. So that probably cost us a couple minutes. So it should be any moment now. J to the 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 J. Harris going to be starting for the Riders and Fajardo, the man for the Elks. Ooh, that helmet looks pretty sweet. I like that logo. Those are pretty nice. They better rock those all the time. That's way better than the double E logo that they have. That EE sucks. That cool elk logo is pretty nice. You guys know what time it is. Cue the music. Bang. Bum, 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 bum. Leak set to return the kick. Here we go. So, the Riders with their green pants and the white tops, green numbers, green helmets. And returning from the 25, right to left. Past the 30, 35, 40. Leak out to the 46 and out of bounds. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh. McCool on both sides. Appreciate that. Shouting out my morning show on Monday and Thursday morning, 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Fajardo, 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Yep, football. Monday, Thursday mornings, we wake up, and it's all football for an hour. Condensed into an hour of amazing football stuff. It's crazy. The hour goes so fast in the morning. So fast. From the 47, Shotgun Fajardo going down low on the screen to Rankin, trying to juke. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Riders all over it. Game time. Woo. 2nd and 10 for the Elks. That did not work. Alberta. Florida and UNLV. Kent State, Rankin. Mr. Rankin from Kent State. Nice. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Elks. Takes the snap, only rushing 4. Fajardo throwing it in between coverage. 2 Rough Riders there, but makes the grab for 11, the first down. Nice. Gittins Jr. coming through, moving the chains as he gets helped up, pointing that it's a first down. Well done. He had a guy open shorter for about 5-6 yards, but he wouldn't have got the first down. So well done. Well done by Fajardo doing what he needs to do. It's a football festival. It's a football weekend. Football. This is what we do. Inside Rough Riders territory, hands it off, trying to cut through the middle and gobbled up. Maybe gets one. Rankin on the run for Uno. Welcome in, Goat in. Football on top of football with football filling. Football, people. Non-stop. I'm hoping we get a decent crowd for Colorado BYU. It is hit or miss with college. I had I think 1 hit and then a few misses. So hopefully tonight's a hit. It's Colorado. Come on, let's go. Fajardo rolling to the outside, in trouble. And going to run and stays in bounds and gets about 4 or 5. It'll be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 for the Elks. Looks like he's limping a little, Fajardo. Got hit. Yeah, he's got to go sit down. Something with his left knee, perhaps? Looks a little hurt. Takes off his helmet. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He's got his head down. He's trying to fight it off. And he's still limping. Still a little limpy. He's trying to walk it off. So the Elks have to punt it away since their drive stops at the 46-yard line. Too long for a field goal, I guess. All right, punts it away. Boom. And bounces into the end zone. And we're going to get a Rouge. Little Rouge action. 1-0 for the Elks. Striking first with the 1-pointer. Nice. Elks on top. This could be the only time we say this throughout the game today. 1-0. Edmonton. With that punt for 1. He punts it for 1. The Mets are winning 5-0, so they're getting the dub. So good for them. Let's check on college football. What did we miss? Because I was eating dinner. Tennessee's up by 3, 27-24 over Mississippi State in the 4th quarter with 13 minutes left. Ole Miss is on top of LSU 24-19. 5-point lead with 4 minutes left, and Ole Miss has the ball. LSU's in trouble. Wow. Oregon and Penn State starting up in about 15 minutes. That's a big one, and same thing with Alabama and Georgia. So that is a game starting up very soon. Those 2 games starting soon. It's going to be awesome. Number 3 versus number 6, and number 5 versus number 17. Man, oh man. And other games... Illinois beat USC 34-32. Notre Dame blew them away. Ohio State beat Washington 24-6. It was close in the first half, 7-3, but Ohio State dominated the second half to win that one pretty easily. Texas A&M beat Auburn 16-10, close one. Indiana held on to beat Iowa 20-15, close game. For the number 11 ranked Indiana. All right, we'll keep an eye on some of those games throughout our game. He's not young anymore, 38, I think. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, James? Bain returning kicks, returning footballs, and swings it down low and chopped down for no gain by Nield. So they're at the 42 and nothing on that one. 2nd and 10. The Shy Courage showing up. 20 touchdowns, 9 interceptions on the year for Harris. Harris, I think, if you're talking about Harris, I think he's 39. He could be 38. 9-3 record, 72 on the completion percentage. But he's been pretty solid. All right, 2nd and 10. Just getting underway in our second game of our triple header. Takes a snap and throwing it down low. Hits his man. Bang, bang. Gets a first down. Just enough. Emilus coming through with a first down. Where have you been, Emilus? Where have you been? Samuel. No, I think he's 39. I don't know. I thought I saw something a few weeks ago that he was 39. But if that's who you're talking about, I don't know if that's who you're talking about. Go Packers, go. What up, Dan Studio? We'll see. I got the Lions winning that division, but the Packers playing better. But losing the Browns kind of stings. Takes a snap, rushing 5. Plenty of time. Harris throws a terrible interception to 46. Oh, he gets hit. He fumbles the ball. Scooped up by the Riders. No way. Lucky for the Riders. Oh, my God. That was a terrible pass. Easy interception, and Johnson jumps on the ball and recovers that fumble. So the Riders have it back. No way. That was an awful pass. Easy interception. Don't know what he sees. Don't know where he's throwing it. Oh, man. Logan with the pick. And then, bam. He gets hit and the ball comes out. He swiped at the ball. That was, I think it was Alford that swiped at the ball to knock that loose. Yeah, it was. Oh, no, it was Ajo. And Ouellette up the middle for 5. No, it is Ajo. Man, oh man, what a play by the ex-Colts. Practice squad, training camp guy. Can't hack it in the NFL. He ain't making an NFL squad. Come on now. From Garden City. All good. He's good for the CFL, though. I guess, right? Here we go. Looking. Over the middle. Oh, intercepted again. We tipped and makes the pick and returns to the 42. They can't swipe it away this time. Unbelievable. What is Harris doing? Holy crap. What are you doing? Wow. So the Elks get it back again after another interception for the first time. He does not see the guy over the middle. Jeez. Sheesh. Jeez Louise. How come you all are over here? We're everywhere. Stark McVanilla, we're everywhere. They left. We're all around. Hiding in the shadows. Man, oh man. That was pretty bad. That was a terrible interception. The first one was bad, and that one was just as bad. Slightly better because he had to tip it and then intercept it, but wow. Those are two horrendous throws within a few minutes of each other. Terrible. He got picked up. It was bad. It was bad. So bad. Wow. Elks got to turn this into a touchdown now. Appreciate that, James. Thank you. Glad to have you. We got the moderators and newbies doing some work. I love it. Love it. You guys are the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. All right, so we're in a long commercial. I feel like they're going pretty intense on the commercials already just to start this game. Maybe it's just me, but that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Bang! As we're going and growing, as we're getting closer and closer to 3,500 subs. 47 away from 3,500. Hopefully we get there tomorrow with all the NFL games that we're covering. What's up, Quaddy? Let's go, Green Machine. Terrible start for Harris. 2 interceptions, but only 1 on the books. 1 in the books. Pressure and sacked back at the 31. Good defense there. Way in the backfield. Smashing them. No time to pass. Welcome back, Quaddy. Glad to have you. The Riders should win this, but that is awful start. Awful. Man, they went 2, 4, 7 guys on the attack. 1 too many. Easily comes through and smashes Fajardo. All right. Baldonado from Pittsburgh. From the pit. 8.5 left in the first quarter. 1-0. Elks on top. Here we go. From the 33. Screen pass up to Rankin. Drops it and off the punt. 2 and out. So I guess there goes turnovers to touchdowns. And, yeah, they got to give it right back to the Riders. Stark Bacon Vanilla. Lost on the vertical side. Come on, Fajardo. Get in the groove. Yeah, why that Bane returning kicks? But okay. Trying to draw more sides, and they're resetting. And here we go. Takes the snap. Punts it away. Foomp. And returning it from the 28. Left to right. Going up top to the 38-yard line. Not a bad return. Able to squeeze out a bunch of yards. La 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 la. Let me see. Let's see. Un momento, por favor. No points off a turnover. That is bad news. Got to get points. Got to get the points. All right. Hold on. I'll have to check that later. All right. What is this? All right. We'll check that out later. Oh, it's good. No points off a turnover. This is the Elks way. This is why they're not a playoff team. McCool looking everywhere. Where is she? Where's Stark Bacon Vanilla? Lost. Let's go Riders, says Big Papa. What's happening? Oh, makes a huge difference in the game. Turnovers to touchdowns is what you got to do. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. One second. Come on, 1 second, people. When it doesn't know the word, it can't auto-correct it. All right, here we go at the 38-yard line, going left to right, hands it off, Ouellette, and crashing his way for 3. 2nd and 7 for the Riders. Let's see if they can get some offense going as we're under 8 minutes to play in the first. Rhino, Phoenix, Bigfoot, silly Sasquatch. Happy Saturday, people. Hopefully it's going pretty great. The weather's starting to change a little bit, get a little bit cooler, which is super nice out here in Colorado. We don't want the heat. We're going to October. We want October weather. We want jeans and hoodie weather every single day. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Swings it up top, hits his man, trying to break a tackle, and does. Keyshawn Johnson gets to 50. Gets 9 in the first down. Should have stopped him. Bad tackling by the Elks. Moving the chains. Keyshawn Johnson. Bam. Wham, bam. Wham to the bam to the bam. All right, so the goal of this stream is 7 subscribers to get to 3460. Let's get it. 3460 is the goal. We got 1. We need 7 more. Ryder set in motion, going up top, and hands it off to Ouellette up top. And gets closer to midfield. 4 yards on the run. On the run. Beautiful day today in Ontario, Canada. Beautiful. Gotta love it. I need to plan. Once they release the schedule for next year, I have to plan a trip to Canada to go to a bunch of football games. I don't know if I can do all 4 on the weekends, so 3 are close. I might have to do 3 games. But we'll see if I can map something out to get to the 4th, but it might be like an extra flight. So probably go there for 3. And then maybe the next year I do 3 more on the other end. But we'll see if it works out nicely. Throws it, hits his man at the 40. First down to the 37. Hey-oh, Ajo coming through. Aju. He's got a fun name. Fun name. Why would somebody name him the same name as his last name? I don't know. That's just me. Whatever. Multitasking. What, like talking and breathing? Cool. Go Regina! What up, guy? Welcome in. What are the 3 stadiums that are the closest on the east side? And runs it for about 2. Not much there from Mr. Anderson. Because there's 3 somewhat close that could make it work. But I have to map it out. Hopefully, yeah, because 4 is not going to work. 3 games in 3 days. Hopefully, it's 1 a day. I can go back to back to back if it lines up that way. I don't know. Ottawa, Toronto, and Hamilton. All right, let me write that down. Here we go. Looking, throwing it, bang, bang, to the 28th. It'll be 2 yards short of a first down. Myers going up and getting it. Bow. What do we got? Ottawa, Toronto, and Hamilton. I can't go and see the stamps, eh? Alright, so it has to be in Ottawa. Well, hopefully the stamps are playing one of those teams. Ottawa, Toronto, Hamilton. We need those in consecutive nights in the summer. So, hopefully in June and July, I can find some time to do that little trip. That would be fun. And it's 3rd and 1, going for it. And to the outside, easily gets a little stiff arm. Bang. Stevens gets 3 in the first down. I like to move it. All in Ontario. All right, gotcha. Ottawa, Toronto, and Hamilton. Yeah. Somebody was telling me before. But, yeah, I guess I would have to get 3 different Airbnbs. I gotta figure that out. And pitches it up top. Ouellette. Bang. Gets about 3 to the 22. Check out the schedule and figure out what's best. Yeah, if those are the closest, then we got to make that work. Even if there's a day in between where there's no game, I could just hang out in Canada doing something. What up, Terrence? What's going on? Is this a hockey game? Come on, Riders. We're on the home stretch. Almost hockey. We got, what? A little over a week? A little over a week to hockey season. I got to set up my hockey fantasy draft and basketball fantasy draft. All right, after 22, 2nd and 7. Plenty of time for Harris. Throws over the middle. Keyshawn Johnson fumbles the ball. I think the Elks got it. The Elks recover it. Oh my God, he had the first down. The ball comes out, and the Elks recover. Wow. The third turnover for the Riders. Wow, wow, wow. Man, oh man. So I got to go get my passport the beginning of the year to get ready for June or July. I know my buddy's getting married in the beginning of June, so I got to see. Hopefully, that my guess is it's going to be that weekend. The best weekend's going to be the weekend where my buddy's getting married, and I can't go and do what I want to do. We got 8 games. The first 8 games, first 8 weeks, to try to map something out. If the 3 are all in that area. So hopefully. The game might end 0-1. That'd be a shocker. A solo shot. They're going to be pitching a shutout. Very unlikely, but that would be interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's go check college football. 8 minutes left. Tennessee still down by 7 in Mississippi State. Iowa State on top of Arizona 8-0. The other games starting up now, the big games. Georgia Tech went on to beat Wake Forest 30-29 in overtime. And Ole Miss took down LSU 24-19. Ole Miss moving up, LSU falling down, dropping out of the top 5. And Florida State Seminoles are dropping out of the top 10. Wow. Wow. But all right, we got to keep an eye on Alabama, Georgia, and Oregon, Penn State. Starting up right about now. Funk Soul Brother. They have a direct flight with WestJet from Denver to Calgary. And runs it through the middle. Rankin, first down, gets 15 to the 30. Bang. Direct flight to Calgary. Yeah, but how far is that from any of those other 3? From Ottawa, Toronto, and Hamilton. That's the one that's further away, right? With WestJet. Throws it up top, hits him high. First down to the 41. Goes up and gets it. Victor. Bang. First down. Boom. But maybe it would be good to go to Calgary first. And then I could find a travel day to travel to the others. I got time to map it out, but I'm just thinking while we're watching the CFL. At the 42, Elks coming through so far. Plays your fake. Slanting up top, hits his man to the 51. 9 yards of the reception. Victor again. Boom. Second and uno. Far. That would be quite the travel. Yeah. It'll be a long time. Alabama. Gonna get squashed by Georgia. The Bulldogs. Sick 'em. Woo. Runs in the middle, and I think he's just a bit short. So it'll be 3rd and inches of the Elks after the end of the first quarter. 1-0. They'll start the second going for it. That is my guess. What up, BL? Welcome back. I guess you're making a nice, lazy little Saturday, unless you worked early this morning. Yeah, I guess it's already 7:30 on the East Coast. I feel like it's still the morning because I need to sleep in today. And then I took a nap. What a start to the day. Relaxing. Need it. Need it. I don't get to sleep tomorrow. I got to wake up at 7. Oh, let me set my alarm. My alarm for 7. 7:30. Not going to cut it. So I'm going to set up my streams tonight. Get ready for tomorrow. 7 a.m. Have a cup of coffee, a little bit of food, and on to football. Alright, cool. Like and subscribe. Do it. Do it now. You could see 2 games in a day. The 3 p.m. and then 7 p.m. They're an hour apart. That's not going to work well. Yeah, that's not really going to work well. Well, no. Well, I'm going to go when they're doing at the beginning of the season when they're doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's the 4 games in 4 days. So, yeah. Oh, 6:30 for you? You're out there on the west side. Gotcha. Yeah, it's 7:30 Mountain Time, 6:30 California Pacific Time, and 9:30 on the East Coast. 6:30 football for James. That's crazy. 7:30 is crazy enough. But we gotta see. I will map that out. We'll map that out once the schedule comes out. When do they... Let me look that up. When do they release a schedule for the CFL? When does the CFL release the schedule? Early months of the year, typically January or December. So I figured January for June. Okay. Yeah, that's right. They did it. They usually do December 20th, I remember now. And then they pushed it up to January. So January. Yep, January 16th is when they did it. They were behind. And then the regular season started June 5th. So January we can map out a trip and set that in motion. Gonna be watching football at your sister's house with your nephews. Want to do a collab live stream that day? No. No. The worst. Hey, Uncle, shut your mouth. Going deep, Rhino hits his man. Bang. First down to 40. 35-30. Getting to the 26. Oh, baby. Here comes the Elks on the attack. In field goal range and hungry for a touchdown. Loving it. All right. Alabama. Go, Elks, go. Throwing it up top and drops it. What are you doing? Julian Grant hit you in the hands. You got to grab that, my man. You got to grab that. Womp. 2nd and 10. What's up, Richard Carr? What's happening? Welcome in. Welcome back. The Carr in the building. Cheers. This is the philosophy of the Rhino. No one cares. Work harder. Work harder. From the 27, pressure and sack back to the 40. What are you doing? You can't take a 13-yard sack. Oh, man, what a disaster. As Rose is dancing it up. Doing the jig. Look, Uncle. Look, Uncle's friend. Starting lineups. Yeah, why is it just a box of heads? I'm gonna send him a gift. A big Gwyneth Paltrow head in a box. Right in the box. Man, oh man. Free subs. Smash them. Smash them free subs. 47-yard field goal from straight ahead. Blanchard. Blast off. Lined up. Bang. 4-0. 4-0 Elks. Got him. Get him. Got him good. Work harder. Better results. Bang. Go, 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 Bucks. What's up, Chizardo? I'm covering that game tomorrow, the Bucks and the Eagles. We got the Steelers and the Vikings. We have the Bucks and the Eagles. We have the Colts and the Rams. And then we have the Packers and the Cowboys. Tomorrow night. It's all day football. 12 hours of football tomorrow. We got 9.5 today, 12 hours tomorrow. This is what we do. This is what we do. Thanks for the subs. 6 more. The goal of the stream, 6 more subs. Let's get to 3460. Let's go Stars. When's puck drop? When's puck drop there, Car? I was looking at it before. The Avalanche on October 7th, which I might be able to cover. Might. I have parent-teacher conferences on Tuesday, Wednesday, the 7th and the 8th. But I might be able to make it home in time. I might miss the beginning because I have parent-teacher conferences to 8. And it's a little over a half hour away home. So I might, hopefully they have a long ceremony, a long startup. And then I could see puck drop and cover the first game. But then it might be a little while before I have another game. Yeah. All the other games I can cover on Tuesday and Wednesdays, but I'm usually tutoring. So I'll try to squeeze some Avalanche games in and Nuggets games. But it's usually football. The only time's Tuesday, Wednesday. And I tutor. So we need a late Tuesday, Wednesday night, 10:30 Eastern time start to be able to do it. All right, from the 40-yard line, right to left, here goes the Riders. The heck with the kids. Focus. Runs up the middle, bang, bang. 4 yards on the run to the 44. Oulette. Sub it up, don't you know, sub it up. You got to sub it up, don't you know, sub it up. Man, I gotta listen to that song. I haven't listened to that song in ages. What's a good word there, guy? How was the weekend treating you on Saturday? Oh, where's the new brand? New brand must be busy. Am I a Broncos fan? No, I'm a Colts fan. I'm a Colts fan, but I live in Colorado. Colts fan since '94 there, Chizardo. This is a Stampeders hat, not a Broncos hat. I do have a bunch of Broncos jerseys, though. Going deep to nobody. Nobody there. In between a bunch of receivers. Something's off with Harris today. And it's 3rd and 7. Terrible passes by Trevor. This is shocking to see. He's usually on point. And this is a rough game to start. Luckily, they're playing the Elks, and it's only 4-0. But this is pretty bad. Pretty unusual to see from Harris. Smash that like button. Join the Rising Rhino and the Rhino Nation now. Do it up. The mods are the best in the building, best in the business. In the business building. Anyway, punts it away. Boom. Bounces at the 28, scoops it up at the 21. Left to right, Leak to the 30. 36 and stuffed to the 37. And that's where Edmonton shall take on over. The Rams are favored by 3.5 over the Colts. Yep. You think Indy can cover? I hope they keep it close. Hopefully it's like the Colts-Broncos game and it's tight throughout. But I'm worried. I'm worried about that offense with Stafford and Puka and Devontae Adams. I'm worried. With no Kenny Moore, I'm a little worried, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do like the new look Colts defense, but we'll see what they do on the field tomorrow. Should be fun. At least I got to enjoy the 2 earlier games before I go nuts with the Colts. And runs it down low and stuffed. Nowhere to go by Leak. Oh, then I also have to do all the way to Sunday night. And then we got to do the Colts recap of the Rams. The recap. the Rams. And I put the post out there. It's like 78% so far of my subscribers and chatters and members of the Rhino Nation. 78% picking the Rams. Nobody's a believer yet. Nobody's a believer yet. All right, here we go. Second and 10. Fajardo, pressure, avoids, nope, gets sacked. Sacked back at the 31, bang, down he goes. Dropping the hammer, Carney, Sanders with the smash. Sanders, the Colonel. Man, oh man. So the Elks going to have to punt it away. Oh, guy wants the 69 likes. That's the goal. Beyond 69. Beyond. All right, punts it away. Foop from the 21. And backing him up all the way to the 19 on the return. Right to left. Trying to squeeze on through. Gets to the 29. What a game, what a game. Just getting started here in the first half. What upset is likely to occur tomorrow? There's always a couple upsets. We didn't see the Browns upsetting the Packers last week, but there it is. Sacked. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. They had a commercial doing that pretty sweet football commercial. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, man. Classic stuff. A whole bunch of nonsense from other streamers. Pretty funny. Some people are just too funny. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. The other games must have started. Let me refresh because it's not showing up yet. My blind. It says 5:30, but it's been 20 minutes. All right. Well, at least Alabama and Georgia are starting right now. Oregon and Penn State still hasn't started. Ooh, Tennessee tied it up 34-34 with Mississippi State with 2 minutes left. Oh, no. Anybody's game. Interesting. Smash them free subs. What's a good word? Car, what's happening? All right, here we go with the 29, right to left, pitches it up top. Ouellette tries to cut in. Elks are there and works his way for a 3 to the 32. La 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 la. All right, 4-0. That's the score here in the second quarter with 9.5 left. 4-0. The Riders, their offense is so good, but they got 0 points right now. Because Harris looking bad. Ooh, offsides, free play for the Riders. Harris on the run. Oh my God, he looks slow. But he gets the first down, gets hit. Okay, he's okay. But gets the first down. Well done by Harris, I guess. Didn't look good. Offsides, penalty declines. First down for the Riders. Rangers down 1-2, but yeah, what, there's one more game after this? I was just checking out the baseball playoff situation earlier on today because I haven't really been watching any baseball. So, yeah. But the Mets have a chance. They need the Reds to lose today. Well, they don't need the Reds to lose today, but that would make it... They need the Reds to lose today. Almost need. Would be so helpful. And looking, throws it down low, hits his man, Ouellette. Gets a first down the sideline, about 10, 11 yards, moving the chains. Wow, go Elks, go, Sam. Go, go, go. What in the world is happening? All right. 8.5 left in the second quarter. At the 51-yard line, sets him in motion. Harris handing off to Ouellette up the middle. And dancing around, stutter, goes, boop, boop, little shifty, nifty, and gets about 8. So it'll be 2nd and 2. Jackson on the tackle, he's down. Jackson's still down. They try to help him up. Might have hurt his arm there. Baseball? I ain't covering baseball. Not covering baseball. I will stay in my football lane. And I don't have the time when I cover all the football. I can't. If I did cover it, it'd be like one game a week, and that's not going to build any traction. That is not going to build anything. And Ouellette takes it up top, gets a first down with 5 yards on the run to the outside, around the outside. Doing research, trying to get to the bottom of it. I don't know what's cooking there, Birdwatcher. I'm curious. Whole bunch of nonsense going on. Jays and Yankees are tied. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't do baseball. I keep thinking about it, but I don't have... There's no way. There's no way I can get it done. I'm covering the UFL. I'm covering Canadian football starting in June. European League of Football starting in May. There's no time. Runs it up the middle, stutter step, and works his way for 5. Wow. Looked about 2 or 3, gets 5. Doing the research. That was a top-notch thumbnail you sent me there, Birdwatcher. That was pretty bad. He's starting now by going in reverse. He was just going nowhere before, and now he's going backwards. It's like, reverse, back up. Oh, no, what am I doing? I don't know, I can't drive. Okay, going the wrong way. Turn it around again for the first time. For the last time. 30 years of nonsense. Here we go, shotgun, Harris looking. Throwing it down low. Ooh, does he make the grab, Myers? Where's the ref? It is incomplete. Okay, couldn't tell. There was no refs on the field. There was nobody on screen, on camera, if you will. And, yeah, that one definitely bounces to him. Incomplete. Nothing. So 3rd and 6, and trying to close this to a 1-point game. Lawler coming out there. Close to the right hash. 50 yards out. Snap, hold, kick, bang. It's wide right. No good. Returns it out, Leak. Here we go. And gets to the 30. I can't tell. Oh, man. So no field goal, no one-pointer, and the Elks have the ball. Curling is right around the corner. Oh, that's another thing. The Olympics are in February. I know I want to go... February? Yeah, I know I want to go to Vegas in February. But a little bit after the Super Bowl. And that's when the Olympics are. So I would cover some of that, but I need a vacation as well. So, yeah, I'm thinking... I mean, I could cover a little bit of the Olympics when I get back. because it's light for me during February, so that's a perfect time. I think people said February 9th. February 9th is when it starts. Monday, February 9th. Yeah, then I go on vacation on the 12th. So 12th to the 16th, I want to go away. But then when I get back, the 17th through the rest of the week, I can cover it. So once it gets closer, I'll take a deep dive into it. See what's cooking. Smash them free subs. Let's go, Carl. Let's go. Man, oh man, Birdwatcher. I just don't know what's happening in the world today. We just don't know. It's a whole bunch of pishikaka. Whole bunch of pishikaka. One more game left, Birdwatcher, then you got the playoffs. What's your plan for the Major League playoffs there? Dubs. Road record, Riders 5-1, Alouettes 5-2, Ticats 5-3, Lions 4-4. Riders good on the road, not playing well today. 0 points on the board. All right, so we returned it to the 26th, not the 30. Elks going left to right, 5.5 left. Flash and fake, swings it down low, bang! Gets jacked up, goes to Rankin. He hangs it up there. Yikes, that is not a good pass. That is not what you want your quarterback to do. Laying Rankin out to dry. Bow! Cubs versus Padres for the wild card round. The snow is melting. He's the worst. All right, going up top. Hits his man at the 34 and taken down right away. That's a 2-and-out. Victor on the catch, and they'll kick it right back to the Riders. What's with this? First, the Ticats get ravaged by the Bombers at home, and now the Riders can't score against the Elks. The world is upside down. It's backwards. What's next? The Elks going to come back and win the... Oh, my... Don't... That's too far. Too far, Riley. Too far. To be determined after that for the Birdwatcher. Seattle versus whoever they get in the divisional round. Gotcha. Gotcha. What up, Charles? How are we doing? Punts it away. Boom. Backing him up to the 13. Bain on the return. Right to left to the 20. 24-yard line. Taken down. He's the worst around. Everything will always keep him down. He's the worst around. It's true. It's true. What up, Giants? Arena, welcome in on the vertical front. Who do you got this game? The Roughriders or the Elks? The Giants Arena. Oh, illegal block on the Riders. Send them back. Back them up. What have I done? Cheers there, Dallas. What's happening? We got some lovely people in here, Charles and Dallas, showing on up. What's good? Giants Arena, is that for New York Giants? Jackson Dart getting his start tomorrow against the Chargers. Tennessee and Mississippi State going to OT, Big Papa. Going to the OT. Oh, baby. What up, Alex? You have the Riders in the first half on the money line. The money mine. The money will be yours. And runs up the middle to the 15. 6 yards on the run by Ouellette. 4 minutes left. It's 4-0 Elks. They need to drive down and get that win. They need to get that touchdown for you to take that. Get your wrap, Charles. The tropical storm approaches. Second half is always better. Yep. Heavy rain in paradise. And Trevor Harris changing the play. 4 seconds on the play clock. Gets it off with 3. Throws it down low. Hits his man first down. Myers gets it and goes down at the 23. Moving the chains. There it is. There it is. Here we go. Get ready, Charles. Get ready. It's going to be a blast. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Ticats were the worst. Oh, they were horrible. Horrible. 4-0 hockey game. What game there, Quaddy? You're watching Georgia and Alabama. That's a good one. Keep me posted there, Giants Arena. Keep me posted. I'm going to keep looking at that score. That should be a doozy of a game. Play action fake. Rolling to the outside. Harris. Up top. Throws it. Hits his man for about 5 to Niels. And goes out of bounds. Alright, well, let's see. 0-0 Penn State and Oregon. 5 minutes into the first. 6 minutes in, still no score with Alabama and Georgia. But Alabama driving at the moment. Expected winds of 40 to 60 miles per hour. Man. Well, that's not much. That's like a Jamie Moyer changeup. Anybody know who Jamie Moyer is? His fastball was like 80. So his changeup would be about 60. Never mind. You guys don't get it. You guys are a football crowd, which is way better. Alright. Whatever. Stupid crickets. Silly crickets. Oh, man. Anyways. Stay safe there, Charles. Stay safe. Anyways. We got BYU, and we have the Buffaloes next. Late night on ESPN. 10:15 Eastern Time. We get to see Coach Prime. Prime time. Deion Sanders. No Shedeur Sanders. No Travis Hunter. But anyways. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on and on and on. I think I gotta let just a tad bit of air out of this football. Where's Tom Brady when you need him? I'm on fire. I'm on fire today. 8 to 12 inches of rain. Sweet baby science. What in the world? Throws it up top. Hits his man right at the sticks. Gets 4 yards. Depending on the spot, it should be good enough to Emilus. Move those chains. You can't change the direction of the wind, but you can always adjust your sail to reach your desired destination. And your desired destination is safety. Take yourself to safety. All right, from the 32, here we go. Riders on the attack on the other side of the 3-minute warning. And gobbled up at the 25. Boom, smothers him down. Sit down. Scorpion wins. Johnson with the sack. What's up, Wiser guys? Do I want the Rough Riders? I thought they were going to win. I think they're going to win. They should still win. But they are not playing like champs right now. Best team of the league, losing to the Elks. That's pretty wild there, Wiser. 2nd and 17 after the sack. Tyreek Johnson from South Carolina. All right. 2nd and super long. Takes a snap. Needs a Daniel Jones amount of yards. 17. Throwing it down low. Hits his man. Ajo. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Slipped down. Nothing there for the Ajo. And the Riders will punt it away. $1:48 on the clock in the first half. Maybe the Elks can score some more points. Because we got a hockey score. We got a baseball score. For Zippo. This makes me think hockey's starting up very, very soon. Very soon. I already forgot. Avalanche, October 7th. Get ready. Come on, get ready. Are you ready for some hockey? And punts it away. Boom. And backs him up to the 31. Here we go to the 35. 40. Stutters. 45. And out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Good return by the Leakster. So good field position. Let's see if they can drive down and make it a 7-0 game with a field goal. Come on, Fajardo. Let's see what you got. Growing his hair out. Cody. Elks had a losing streak of 1,415 days without a win. They are pretty brutal. Takes the snap. Throws it up top. Hits his man for 14 yards. Gittins coming through. Moving the chains. Bang. Let's go. Let's get some more points. Elks, do it. Is this the day of the upsets? That's good news for Colorado. That's underdog. Maybe they can get the win later, too. Get 3 upsets. Maybe it's the power of the home team. Home team and underdogs, because Colorado is at Folsom Field later. So they're home. Takes the snap. Plays some fake for Jordan on the right. Going deep. Taking a shot. He's got a man open. Underthrows him. Scoops it in at the 2. At the 1. Julian Grant undercuts it, goes bang, and here we go. First and goal for the Elks. 50 seconds on the clock here in the first half. What a play. What a play. Underthrown, but Julian Grant adjusts. It was even on the wrong side of his shoulder, too. He had to turn the other way. Man, what a bad pass by Fajardo. But Grant of the Julian saves the day. They changed their name and started losing. Bow. Man, oh man. Go, Elks, go. First and goal to 1, 38 seconds. Squeezing on through for the touchdown is Cole Snyder on the sneak. Ramming it home, ramming it through, and it's 10-0 Elks. Unbelievable. Oh. Oh, baby. Elks on top. Shutting down the Riders here in the first half. Bow. What's going on, Bernie? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. The woke jokes. That'll happen. This is the world we live in. All right. Consecutive home losses over 1,415 days. 22 consecutive losses, my bad. And bang, extra point is good. 11-0. 11-0. Elks. Wow, this is the best Edmonton has looked since the name change. Yeah, 5-9. They usually don't look good. I haven't known them to be good since I started covering. This is my 3rd season, and like each year they start out with like so many losses. They start out so bad. But it was worse 3 years ago. And they've been getting a little bit better each year, it seems. But that's still not good. Still not good. All right. Was it a mascot out there? A football mascot too? Tossing things into the crowd. What are they tossing out there? Footballs? They're tossing the old school. Oh, those are pretty sweet footballs. The green Edmonton Elk footballs. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And returning it from the 13, right to left, past the 25 to the 30, 35 to the 38-yard line. And that's where Harris will take over with 28 seconds left. Let's see if they can find a way to get 3 points back. Couple of hailstorms there, Terrence. Over your 25 years cycling. Welts. Best time of your life. The toughest struggle. Brings out the best of us through the struggles. Let's see. Alabama, Georgia, halfway through the first 0-0. Tennessee wins in overtime, 41-34 over Mississippi State. They hang on and get the win. No score for Oregon and Penn State with 3 minutes left in the first. The greats, not much on the scoring front. They're talking about defense winning championships. Tennessee beat Mississippi State. Yep. OT. Got him. Plus 40-point differential in the second quarter of the season for the Riders. Looking good, but not today. And low snap takes it. Harris throws over the middle. Keyshawn Johnson to the 52 and a first down. 22 seconds on the clock. Bam. Alabama just got a touchdown. I checked it just a little bit too soon. Alabama on top. All right, 21, 20, 19. Let's see. They have a chance at points. Harris over the middle. Right on the button to the 44. Hey-o, Keyshawn. 13 seconds left. So 2 plays gets him in field goal range. Ooh, and he hits over 1,000 yards for the Keyshawn. Keyshawn to the Johnson. So it's about a 53-yarder at the moment. Throwing it over the middle to the 37-yard line. Kneeled with 6 seconds left. All right, so now they'll have about a 46-yarder, 45-yarder. Might be a little bit closer. Depends on the spots. 44-yarder. 43-yarder, 42-yarder, 41. Just kidding. Should be about 44. Let's see. Yep, they got it lined up. 44-yarder close to the left hash to put points on the board to end the first half. Well, there the kick is up inside the left upright. Got it. Makes it a one-score game, 11-3. There it is. Riders need to just take a knee, go to the locker room. They got 3. They didn't take the knee, and they got 3. JJ Raid, what's going on, JJ? What is happening? What's up, my man? Play-by-play with JJ showing up and showing out. The fabulous Philly streamer. Awesome stuff. What's up, Sonic? Joining on in. Hardcore for all. Let's go. Make sure you guys go check out Play-by-Play with JJ. Subscribe to his channel. He'll be doing he's doing the Phillies all throughout the playoffs. He'll be covering some other playoff games as well, as baseball is his main thing. But he also covers the Eagles for the NFL and the Sixers in basketball. So all about Philadelphia over there. JJ coming through. Thanks for the raid there, JJ. Thank you. And we are at halftime. What up, John Williams? Welcome in. Sup, Holmes? Thank you. Let's go. Awesome. Any Yankee fans in here? Screw the Yankees. Nobody wants to watch the Yankees. We got, I think it's Yankees Red Sox in the playoffs. I think that's what it's going to be for the first round. Yankees and Red Sox. The pesky Pilsner Farmers. Man, oh man. And he dances at the Pink Pony Club on Wednesdays. That'll happen. Sounds like some fun times there, Williams. Dance it up. That's where he belongs. That's where JJ belongs. At the Pink Pony Club All right. We're at the halftime. Let me go take a 8-minute to 10-minute break. Halftime. Catch you guys in 8 to 10 minutes. Bam. All right. I shall be back. Check out the socials. Check out my Discord in the description, and X, Twitter, whatever have you. But go and check that out. I will be back in a little while to start that third quarter. Let's go. Chill with the Rhino. Rhino. Alright, I'll be back. Few minutes, people. Few minutes. We are back. What time is it? Football time. Woo. Football time. What's up, Shady Lanes? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Third quarter, baby. Let's go. What up, Paulie? What's happening? Enjoying their tasty beverages and their jammies. That's right. All right. 11-3 Elks on top. I think we need to buy a vowel. Yes. I don't know what happened there, Paulie. I don't know what happened. I should have got some more water. But we'll make do for now. All right. Okay. All right, let's see if the Elks can hold on to their 8-point lead. Doubtful, but we'll see what happens. They are at home, and they've been playing better, especially their defense. But they did let up 3 at the end of the first half. So, we shall see. It's time. Sign in and sub it up. Sign in and sub it up. Don't you know, sub it up. You got to sub it up. That's right, McCool. Loving it. This is game 2 of 3. We are 1.5 games through our 3 games. The midway point is over. We're on the other side. All right, Elks kicking off to the Riders to start the third quarter. Bang. Backing them up to the 10, left to right on the return. And Bain to the 30, 35, and out of bounds at the 39. Well, close out of bounds at the 39. All right. Here we go. Harris is out there. He's got to play better. Instead of just one possession at the end of the second quarter. All right. 14 for 18 and 2 picks. Could have been 3. That's how bad he's been tossing the ball around. Terrible. All right. At the 39 in the shotgun. Here we go. Takes the snap, swings it up top, and Emilus gets to the 40, maybe 40 and a half, 1.5 yards on that reception. Oh, baby. This is a way low-scoring game. 11-3. Fajardo underperforming and Trevor Harris playing awful. Not good enough. But it could be the tale of 2 halves, and both teams could just throw it all over the place here in the third and fourth quarter. All right. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Only rushing 4. He's got time to pass. Swings it up top and drops it in there. Oh, baby. Emilus with the catch at the 46-yard line. Moving the chains. What a toss by Harris. Nice catch by Samuel Emilus. 50 likes. Oh, baby. Let's get 70 and beyond. 75. 80. Let's see if the Riders keep it close, and we'll get more and more people up in this hoppity-boppity. And did they just run a play up the middle? They didn't go to the play. They just showed people on the ground. I guess it was a short run. But the cameraman, I guess it was Ouellette. So we missed that play because of the terrible coverage. Holding on the Riders. Bring them back. 1st and 20. All right, we missed it.
What have I done?
There are 4 seasons in Canada. Winter, almost winter, fall, and road construction. Hey-o. That is the way over there, Paulie. That is the way. It's got to be similar to New York. It's just non-stop construction. The roads are just destroyed. All right, backed up. 1st and 20. Elks are minus 34-point differential in the third quarter. Zoinks. Takes the snap. Harris looking. Screen pass up top. Keyshawn Johnson with the grab. And gets about 8. It'll be 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13, 2nd and 12. Man, he breaks one more tackle. He could have went to the house. He just waits, and then goes and dips out. People forgot about him. They forgot about him. Alabama's up 14-0 over the Bulldogs. Wow. Alabama. Sicking those dogs right now. All right, the Elks 48-yard line. Got to get to the 36. Second and 12. Shotgun, rushing forward, trying to stunt, picked it up. Time to pass. Throwing it, almost intercepted. Awful pass. Had a chance to make the pick. He went up and off the hands. Wow, he is awful today, Harris. And they are luckily only down by 8. Was it Ross? Ross almost went up and picked that off? I think it was Ross. Let me see. Josh back. He's got time. Ooh, doesn't even see the defender. He was going to Ajo. And Lauder out there with a field goal close to the left hash. It is wide left. No good. And Leake returning out of the end zone. Cutting at the 5. Going back up top to the 10. Chopped down to the 14-yard line. So no good. The long field goal is not going to happen. And it stays 11-3, and the Elks have the ball deep in their own zone. Man, oh man, let's check the college football. Missouri's up 14-6 over Massachusetts. Only up by 8. Missouri's 4-0, Massachusetts 0-3. Interesting. Yep, Alabama and Georgia in the second quarter, a minute in. Alabama 14-0. Penn State and Oregon, low-scoring game, 3-0 Penn State with 9 minutes left in the first half. Iowa State, number 14, is up 22-6 over Arizona. NBD. All right. So we'll keep an eye on those scores as we keep on cruising through the nights. Through the evening. Lots and lots of football on this channel, on this station, with the Rhino Nation. The Rhino Nation station. What do the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Titanic have in common? I don't know. I got nothing. Got nothing there, Paulie. But I know it's going to be terrible, so here we go. I'll just get that one out of the way. What does the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Titanic have in common? Whew. Man, oh man. All right, we're good to go over there. Julian Grant helped the Elks get that touchdown in the second quarter. They're showing that highlights. Man, oh man. All right, Elks have it their own 13-yard line. Right to left, hands it off up the middle. Nowhere to go. Maybe gets a yard there by Rankin. Yep, Rankin on the run. Second and 9. Not much offense for the Elks either. Not looking so good. Fajardo's got to get hot. And Rankin's not finding many holes and making any plays. That's usually what he can do, but not today against the Riders' defense. Not yet. Not yet. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Second and 9. Sets him in motion. Rushing 5. Fajardo over the middle in coverage. Incomplete. Ooh, baby. Dangerous. Going to Lair. Can't make the play. That was like his first target of the day. Usually he gets a lot more action. But there's a flag down. A flag. Pass interference on the defense. Wow. Okay, I didn't see any pass interference, but it's going to be an automatic first down for the Elks. Bang. He just did a little in route. He just went on in. He hit him a little early, but I don't know. He was gobbled up. Let's go Stars. 1-1. 1-1. Hits Gittins. First down. Gets about 13. Moves the chains. Bam. Gittins coming through. The Stars. When's their first game? When's the first game of the regular season there, Carr? The Riders need help. Yeah, they really don't need much help, but they need help today. They need help today. What up, John Henry? The Riders will easily win. It hasn't been easy in the first half. And we're 5 minutes into the third, and Elks still up by 3. Fajardo, pump fake, throws into the ground, it completes. 2nd and 10. That play did not develop. Too much pressure by the Riders. Fajardo has to throw it down. The Rangers tied at 2. They need help or an ice storm. An ice storm. La 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 la. Won 10 of the last 13 games against Edmonton, these Riders. Dominating them. But they're in trouble today. Here in the third quarter. It's not the fourth yet. That's when it's time to panic. Pressure. Throws it up top. Hits his man. Victor to the 50. There's a flag from the line of scrimmage. Could have been offsides on either team. I didn't see it. There's a few flags they're saying. Yellow laundry everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. What are they figuring out? Offsides on Edmonton. Declined. And they'll have to punt it away. So Victor was offsides. He caught it, and he's still short of a first down. And they'll just punt it back to the Riders. It's a sweet-looking hoodie. Cool little Elks logo. Bain set to return. All right, from the 49, they'll be punting it from about the 39-yard line. And boom, there it goes. October 9th, all right, from the 4. Oh, gets the flag, blocking the back down the sideline. It's going to be called back. They're going to start deep in their own zone, probably around the 5-yard line after that illegal block. 10-9. All right, so the Avalanche start on the 7th, and the Stars start on the 9th, Thursday. Gotcha there, Carr. Cool. All right, people, make sure you sign into YouTube and subscribe it up. We're trying to get to 3460 on the subscriber count. We're at 3454 at the moment. Trying to rise on up, covering all that is the CFL all the way through the playoffs and the Grey Cup. And we're also covering tons and tons of NFL. We got 4 games tomorrow. We got the Steelers Vikings. We have the Eagles Buccaneers. We have the Colts and the Rams, and then the night game, which is the Packers in Dallas against the Cowboys. The Bulldogs just scored 14-7. Alabama on top. The lead cut to 7. Stars versus Winnipeg. The Jets. Stars, Jets there, Carr. All right. I got to get my fantasy draft going. I got to do that. I gotta set it tomorrow, I guess. I got a busy day tomorrow, though. During the commercial break, they asked trivia questions. One was who lost the Grey Cup due to a too many men penalty, who has the least amount of Grey Cups, and who is famous for wearing silly watermelons. The silly watermelons is the Riders. Who's lost to the Grey Cup to too many men penalty? So the Elks. And who has the least amount of Grey Cups? Tiger Cats? I don't know. Those are my best stabs. I don't know. All the answers were Riders. Ha! Oh, man. I was thinking that for a second, but I was like, no, they can't do that. That's pretty funny. Oulette through the middle for 11. Bang. I was like, the Riders? They shafted him. Riders. Interesting. So I was 1 for 3. I knew the watermelon thing. I don't remember the penalty. Someone said that a while ago, months ago, but I don't remember what team it was, so it's the Riders. That's funny. And the least amount of Grey Cups. Wow. Swings it way up top. The Elks on the attack. Ajo for 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. They were booing and booing and booing. I love it. Love it there, Chomas. That was an easy play. The Elks were way behind. Easy 9 yards. No big deal. Everyone thinks we get free health care. Have you never heard of taxes? All right, here we go. Hands off. They gave him a first down. It looked a little bit short, but 10 yards, 11 yards on the run on the end of round for Emilus. Back-to-back first downs for the Riders. Here we go. What a day of NFL. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be a busy guy tomorrow. When is pre-snap read for the Canadians? Like 4 a.m.? Well, some Canadians. Depends if you're on the West Coast or East Coast. It's 5 a.m. Mountain Time. 7 o'clock on the East Coast. 4 o'clock Pacific Time. 6 o'clock Central. Here we go. Fakes a hand of pressure. Oh, almost intercepted again. Almost get blindsided, but gets rid of it too quickly. Well, gets rid of it quick enough, rather. And incomplete to Emilus. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Riders. The Riders. Boom. Almost made the grab, too. But it was a rough spot to catch that football. All right, at the 35. Here we go. Rushing 5 and throws it quickly. Myers breaks the tackle, breaks another one. Juki, first down. Gets 12 yards. Bad tackling. Should have had him after 8. But the Riders get the first down. Good job, Myers. Good job. 4:30 Newfoundland time. 4:30. That's interesting. I don't even know where that is. And play action fake. Throws it up top. Emilus to the outside. Jumps over player. And gets an extra 4 yards. Well done. Well done. 2nd and 3. Emilus coming through. Coming through. Oh, they gave him 9 yards on that? I thought it was about 7. So, yeah, so I guess 2nd and 1. We're getting an Oulette pounding through the middle. And a little sneak up the middle for a first down. And they're late to that play, so couldn't see if it was first down, but the zebra says, bang, first down. Jumps over him. Let me see, what was Mays doing? Their coach. He didn't look super fired up. Come on. That's an exaggeration. Exaggeration, I tell you. He looked excited. I wouldn't say he was fired up. Oh, injury to an Elk down on the field. They're taking the timeout. 11-3. Elks on top with 6 minutes left in the third as the Ticats are trying to drive down the field to close the gap. Let's check some college football scores around the league. 3-0 Penn State with about 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Oregon driving. They might be able to get a field goal to tie it up. And Alabama's still on top of Georgia 14-7. 10 minutes left in the second. Yeah, it started a bit later than Oregon and Penn State. Don't know why. A whole bunch of nonsense. All right, people. Make sure you are signed into YouTube. Sign in right now. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up, the likes up. Let's try to get to 100. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel as we are grinding so hard to get our way to 4,000 subscribers by the Grey Cup. The Grey Cup, November 16th. November 16th. I'm going to get to 4,000 subscribers with 34.54. Bam, bam, bam. The Ryder Cup tomorrow at noon Eastern. I will not be watching. I'll be watching football all day. Golf? Come on. Golf. Day 3. The Ryder Cup? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right. Back to the game. All right, at the 51-yard line of the Elks. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hands it over top. Ouellette squeezes through. Big time play. Big time run to the 30. 25 to the 20 at the danger zone. Oh, baby. Ouellette coming through. Pumped up. Ready to go. The Riders willing to tie this game at 11 apiece. Highway to the danger zone. Danger zone. Let's go. Let's go. Nice little snowball. Nice snowball. Spike that like. Spike that like. And Pleasure Fake swings it up top to MLS around the corner. Works his way for a 6er to the 14. Don't you know, sub it up. You got to sub it up. Ouellette quietly doing some good things. Slow start, but watch out for the Riders now here in the second half. They're coming. They're coming. And over 1,000 yards for Ouellette on that long run before. Nice. 1K runs it first down past the 10 to the 5. First and goal for the Riders. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here comes Saskatchewan. Elks are in trouble. They're in trouble. They didn't capitalize after all the on all those turnovers, those interceptions. And here we are, 11-3, with the Riders about to take over here at the bottom of the third quarter. Shotgun, Ouellette with the carry, pounds it in, reaches, gets it, touchdown. Boom, 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 Ouellette. Wow, Ouellette. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Little spin around, reaches for, that's a touchdown. He's going vertical, he reaches before the knee hits. Easy peasy. Gets the hand down and goes bang. Touchdown time. Will they go for 2 to tie it? It's 11-9. And they're trying to tie it up. After 3, here we go. Hands it to Ouellette. Oh, the push. No good. No good. They blow it dead before he's able to go and cross the plane. Not good enough. It's a 2-point lead by the Elks. AJ broke 1,000 yards. Yep. He did it. 1,000 on the ground. On the ground. Should definitely get the end of the Georgia versus Bama game. It's crazy. It's a crazy good game. I'm sure. I am sure. I gotta go and hop to Colorado and BYU after this. Colorado. We stopped them. Let's go, Chomas. Let's go. 11-9, 2-point game. This is not looking good for the Elks, though. The Riders down by 2. Close game. The first half is done. Whole new second half. Watch out. Elks are in trouble. Unless Fajardo gets in his own, I see the Riders winning this one in the 4th. Winning. Winning. Bum, 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 bum. About 1,000 views on the horizontal side. And what in the world? Oh, I gotta get the other side up and going. I have the wrong one. I gotta get the vertical side going. My bad, people. Dr. Delay, is he streaming baseball right now? Let me see. Oulette. 1K on the ground. Trucking it. Let's see. Who's out there in Streamland? Yeah, Dr. Delay is out there. Play-by-play with JJ, JB, and M covering Oregon and Penn State. Dr. Delay covering Washington State and Colorado State. Oh. Play-by-play with JJ is covering the Phillies versus the Twins. Dixon Way's covering his Alabama and Georgia. What is Bro Schmo doing? Oregon and Penn State, the big game. Game time, Brian covering... I don't know what he's covering. Anyway, returning from the 13 to the 20, to the 25, to the 27-yard line for the Leakster. And Sam is covering hockey, the Canadians and the Leafs. Nice. Nice. All right. Okay, we got a game, people. We got a game. 11-9, Elks on top. Under 4 to play in the 3rd. Love the Riders. It's all we got out here. All we got. Love the CFL. It's a blast. Fun times. I'm glad I started covering this 3 years ago. Elks set him in motion. Fajardo fakes the handoff, throws a slant up top for 6 to the 33. Victor on the catch. It's all you got there, Terrence, and it's enough. I wish they had more baseball teams out there in Canada. They only have the Blue Jays now. How many hockey teams are in Canada? This is, 30 teams? How many of them are Canadian teams? Stars down 2-1. Yikes. And here we go. Hands it off. And trying to find some room. Nowhere to go. Gobbled up. No gain. That'll be 3rd and 3 for the Elks. Uh-oh. Here is the decline by Edmonton. The decline is real. So the Elks have to punt this away. They're quick 2 and out. A disaster. Rankin's got to break one loose, but not on that drive, because that one's over. It's over. All right, Bain set to return the punts. They'll be punting from their own 25er. Foomp. And backing them up to the 14, left to right, past the 20, 25 to the 28 for the Bane. 7 Canadian cities out of the 32. There's 32 teams? I thought there was 30. There's 32 hockey teams? Or didn't they just got a new team? Is it 32? Why do I feel like it was less than that? Only 7. Okay. All right. I was thinking 9. I was thinking 9. They need the Quebec Nordiques. What was the other team, too? Quebec Nordiques and somebody else. And Oulad runs to the middle and works his way for 4. Not bad. 6, maybe 7. 6, 7. Teams in Canada. Quebec Nordiques. What was the other team that left years ago? Thought there was another one. Maybe not. Or maybe it was just the basketball team, the Vancouver Grizzlies. That's what I was thinking of, I believe. Still got the Toronto Raptors. That's it. Here we go. Looking. Throws over the middle. And incomplete to Ajo. It'll be 3rd and 5, and the Elks get the ball back. At least the defense holds there. This is a bad weekend for football. Why is that, James? Why is that? Don't you know, sub it up. You got to sub it up. Don't you know, sub it up. All right. Elks clinging on to a 2-point lead as the third quarter is winding down. All right. Punts it away. Foomp. And 40 seconds left in the third. Backing them up to the 14. Right to left. Past the 20. Spin maneuver. Brace the tackle to 25. Leak on the return. Don't you know, sub it up. You got to sub it up. Oh, I got the song stuck in my head now. Did I create a poll for this game? Or did I forget? I forgot. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Alright. Should be maybe one more play to the end of the third quarter. Maybe 2. The Riders rule the skies. What up, Bernie? Runs it, Rankin. There we go. Gets a first down and more. About 14 yards on the run. Moving the chains. There it is. That's the Rankin they need. That's the guy if they want to win this game. What's going on, Giants fan? The Giants charges. Watch out. It's going to be crazy. Better get your Eli Manning jersey on tomorrow. Maybe you should order your Dart jersey right now. Get ready. Get in the Dart zone. And gobbled up, loses 5. So after a great run, Rankin goes backwards. Bam. Down, down, down. And that's the end of the third quarter. Oh, man. All right. Let's go back to college football. A few of the games should be at the half. Alabama's up 17-7 over Georgia. Oregon tied it up 3-3. Penn State with a minute left. That's looking like it's going to be halftime 3-3 for Oregon Ducks and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Man, I'm shocked that Georgia only has 7. Interesting. We got BYU and Colorado after this. 10:15 on the East Coast. About an hour and 15 minutes till kickoff. BYU and Colorado. Prime time. Saturday Night Football in Colorado. This would have been a good game to go to. Folsom Field. I should look to see if there's any other games that I could get tickets to go see. I haven't been to a Buffaloes game. I have not been to one. 3-1, ouch town there, Carr. Anybody go to any college games recently? I went to the one in Vegas. When was that? Last year? The beginning of last year. I went to the LSU USC game. That was pretty sweet. in what's the name of the stadium? The Black Hole. Heck is it called? I already forgot. What up, Arnold? 11-9. Odd football score. Yes, literally 11-9. It is unique. I like it. Allegiant Stadium. That's where I saw LSU and USC. That was the last college football game I've seen. I've been to the Pinstripe Bowl, I think, 4 times out there in New York. The Pinstripe Bowl is at Yankee Stadium, which is pretty sweet. I didn't go the last couple years, but yep. The Pinstripe Bowl. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Earl chilling on the vertical side. What's up? At the 35-yard line. Starting the fourth quarter. Slants over the middle. Julian Grant on the catch. Out to the 44. Fumbles the ball. Scooped up by the Riders. And he is gone. See a touchdown. They blew whistles, though. They blew a whistle. Is that incomplete? When they mark him down, they whistle. That would have been a touchdown, Riders. Stiff arm, he gets smashed. That's a fumble. That ball is out before that knee hits the ground. Oh, they're saying they stuffed the possession. They blew the whistle early, and that cost the Riders. Man, yeah, so this is interesting. They might be able to say, hey, the ball was out, clear recovery by the Riders, and the Riders have the ball, but no touchdown. That's what it seems like they can do because they blew it dead. Man, oh man, because that ball is out. They blew it dead. It's going to be... Oh, man, unless they're saying the forward progress was stopped and then they blew the whistle. Man, that is rough times for the Riders. For the Rough Riders. That could have been a touchdown. We're talking about a split-second difference. If they said the forward progression was stopped and they blew the whistle, then, man, this is a big call. This is crazy. This should be a touchdown by the Riders. Should be, but it's not. But, yeah, it's definitely not a touchdown. It's got to be... The right thing to do would be like, hey, it's a fumble. The Riders with a clear recovery and down. Let's see what the Zebra has to say. Edmonton fumble. Clear recovery by the Riders. No touchdown, but it's Riders ball. Big time play. There it is. Turnover. Oh, man, that one stings. But at least it's not a touchdown. If the Elks hold the Riders to less than a touchdown, then that is a huge advantage for the Elks. Julian Grant lost that football. And then it was a clear recovery. And then they blew the whistle. Man, oh man, we need 5 more subs to get to 3460. 5, bang. 1, bang. 2, bang. 3, 4, 5. That's what we need, people. All right, at the 41-yard line of Edmonton. Shotgun. Gives it Ouellette. Runs for 3. 3 yards on the carry. Hold them to a field goal. That would give the Riders the lead by 1. But that would be a huge, huge thing for the Elks to only walk away with the Riders getting 3. 2nd and 7. At the 38. It's about a 46-yard field goal at the moment. And here we go. Blitzing, pressure, throws it down low, hits his man to the 33. And it'll be 3rd and 2. Keyshawn with the grab. The Riders by 5 is your prediction. All right. Could be. Could very well be there, Terrence. 3rd and 1. That looks like 3rd and 3. A long one. Are they going for it? Oh, baby. Uh-oh. It's 3rd and 1. That's 3. What the heck? Am I behind? Going for it. Sneaks it, and Stevens gets it. 3 yards on the run. First down. Flag down. There is a flag down. Let's see what the flag is. What does the zebra have to say? There's an elk down. Offsides on the Elks. 5 yards and a first down anyway. Fail. So first down for the Riders. Uh-oh. There goes that field goal. Let's see if the Riders can go and pound it in. 79 watching. Let's go. Get those likes and subs up, people. Appreciate you guys being here. You guys are awesome. The Rhino Nation is real. The real deal, Holyfield. Where has Sticks been? Is Sticks doing work? Sticks is doing work, isn't he? What did he say last week or the other day? Sticks has things to do on this Saturday? We're missing the Sticks. Riders about to take the lead. There's an elk down on his back end, checked out by some trainers. A few elk players on their knee next to him. Hopefully he's okay. 86 likes and beyond there, Sam. Let's get it. Come on, let's get it. BYU and Colorado next. The Cougars and the Buffaloes clash. Come on, Colorado. They're 2-2. Gotta get the win. You're home. Folsom Field. Get the dub. We want to see it. Let's check out college football. Yep, Oregon and Penn State tied at 3 at the half. Oh, Georgia got a touchdown. 17-14 Alabama on top of Georgia with 2 minutes left in the second. Alabama with the ball at their own 27. So it's only a 3-point game out there in Georgia. All right. Not bad. Let me get some more water while we have a second. I'll be right back. He's still down. Got an injury, people. He's still down on the field. Hold on. What up, Jonathan, on the vertical side? Oh, he's up now. All right. He's up and able to walk it off. Sheesh, he was down a while. All right. Able to walk it off. What's going on the vertical side? 11-9 in the fourth quarter. People who took the under are probably super happy. If you took the over, you're crying. Crying. The second stream that Sticks has missed. Hope he's okay. We'll see if he shows up tomorrow. All right, here we go. Under runs it for about a few yards there by Ouellette. Heck of a time trying to find the like button for this video. It's like navigating in the rain. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. It's hidden. Hidden. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. Roulette had 5 on that last one. Sets him in motion. Harris looking. Throws it to the corner. Overthrown. He had Keyshawn Johnson. Incomplete. Oh. So we got about a 30-yard field goal coming. Overshoots him. Throws it too deep. That is so unlike Harris. Man. Man, oh man. Such odd scores in Canada, eh? All right, easy little dinkers. 1 for 3 today. But this one's from about 30 yards out and smashes it on through, and the Riders take the lead. Oh, baby. 12 to 11. Riders on top with 11:46 left in the fourth quarter. And that's when they take on over. No looking back, Riders. No looking back. Man, oh man. Sticks. Hopefully he's all right. Welcome in. Greetings from Saskatchewan. The Jonathan on the vertical side. Nice. Nice. All right, starting at their own 40, left to right. Elks with the ball. Here we go. Takes a snap. And fakes the handoff. Fajardo throwing it. Hits his man. And gets to the 45-44. Julian Grant coming through. Wow. Goes up and gets it. Bang. What a play. What a play. We got a game, folks. Boys and girls and chatters of all ages. And they had Gittins over there, too, running on by. So, those guys were wide open. Tennessee got the win for the CLO. It's a close game. They almost blew that one. Almost lost that game for sure. They were like a step behind all game. And hands out the middle. Rankin fighting his way for about 8. 2nd and 2. Nice run by Rankin, following his blocks through the middle. It's the tail end of a long, hard season. All respect to the athletes. Yeah, 21 weeks for all these teams. 18 games. It is a tough game to play. Physical. All right. At the 37. Getting to the outside. Rankin. First down. 30. 25. 20. Gone into the end zone. Hits the pylon. Down the sideline. Boom. And the Elks regain the lead. Rankin breaks out. Loving it. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. Can't touch him. Bow. 17-12. Elks back on top. Boom. Time to go for 2. Try to make it a 7-point game. Bang. Rankin cuts it to the outside. Turns the corner. Bad angle by the safety. And see you later. Adios. Thanks for coming out. So this will be a huge 2-pointer if they get this to make it a touchdown game. From the 3, here it is. Let's go. See what they can do. Offensive lineman is a fullback. What in the world is that? Going to the back of the end zone. Too high and incomplete. Going to Rankin. Yikes. That was a bad decision. Bad throw. So it's a 5-point lead for the Elks. They strike back real quick. What up, new brands? Showing up and showing out. I know you had a busy Saturday. The new brand Rhino trivia begins now. All right, let's see what you got. What do you got for me? Let me hit the bathroom real quick. Nobody give me the answer. Give me a minute. Here we go. 9 likes to 70. Let's go. I want 80. We don't even want 70. We want 80 on the like front. All right, new brand. We're ready. We are ready. Who was number 66 of the Riders in the 1966 Grey Cup? Last name Don? No clue. No clue. No chance. Way before my time. I've only covered 3 years. This is my 3rd year of the CFL. No chance on that one. Stupid game. Stupid Leafs. Welcome back, Dallas. Welcome back. What up, Chihuahua? What's going on? The Rough Riders are the GOAT. Second favorite team is the Rough Riders. They're struggling today. They're down by 5, Chihuahua. Down by 5. 10 minutes left in regulation time. Elks kicking it off to the Riders. Here we go. And return from the 11, right to left. Past the 25 to the 30, 35, 40 to the 45-yard line. Bain coming through. What up, Addy? Welcome back. This is a better game, 17-12, than that last one, the shellacking, the smashing and bashing. Oh, they're showing the guard pull to the left side to get the key block for the Rankin. Comes through, sticks the block, allows Rankin to get to the outside, and then take it to the house. Nice play for the Elks. All right, here we go with the 45-yard line. Swings it up top, and incomplete to Niels. Throws it way too high over his head and out of bounds. The Rough Riders need to bounce back. We'll see, Chihuahua. We'll see. 11 for 21 on second down conversions tonight. Just over 50%. This is a close game. The Riders breaking your chops on the money line. That hurts. And Harris gobbled up and sacked back to the 43. Rolled around on over. Oh, baby. Alston with the sack. Oh, no. The second sack of the day. Crushing them. Big time. Big time sack by the Elks. Huge. What in the blue blazes happened to the Cats? The Hammy Kit Cats. The Tie Cats. The Kitty Cats. The Putty Cats. They were horrendous. Awful, awful, awful. They were the worst. The Bombers dominated from beginning to end. Complete and total domination. All right, the Riders have to punt it away on 3rd and 12. 8.5 left. Go Elks, go, says the car. Oh, almost blocked that. He came running on through, returning from the 20. Leak to the 25, trying to follow a block. Nowhere else to go to the 28. 28-yard line. Man, oh man. A field goal would put the Riders in a world of danger. A touchdown would put them away. Pretty much put them away. Can the Elks find a way to win? The 5-9 Elks versus the 10-3 Riders. Anything can happen. And hands it up the middle, gobbled up, loses 3, jumps right on his back in the backfield, nowhere to go for Rankin. Swallowed up. Rhino trivia: one NFL player was coined the nickname Pac-Man. I know this one. Man, I haven't heard him in a while. He's a cornerback. And then kick returner. Pac-Man. Pac-Man Jones. Pac-Man Jones. I think he went to the Bengals later in his career. Where was he? Where was he? And out to the 30. Rankin. 35 first down to the 40. Bang. Boom. Pac-Man Jones. What's his first name? Pac-Man Jones. Why can't I think where he's from? Where was he before the Bengals? I need to see the teams in front of me. And then I'll be able to know what team he's on. I need the teams in front of me. I can get it. Give me a second. And hands it off up the middle. Come to the outside. Rankin for 3. Titans. Pac-Man Jones. Let me see the teams. Oh, that's college. Pac-Man Jones. Cards, Seahawks, Lions, Giants, Ravens. Fajardo going up top, hits his man Victor. First down. I'm not looking at the screen. Titans. What am I doing against Titans? First down. Let's go. Giants. The Chiefs. The Chargers. Broncos. Cowboys. Did he end in the Cowboys? I think he was on the Cowboys. Eagles. Bears. Bills. Dolphins, Packers, Redskins, Commanders, Vikings. 5 minutes left. Falcons, Jets, the Raiders, the Bucks, and the Texans. And then he was on the Bengals. Where else was he? Cowboys? Bengals. Runs it up the middle to the 51. Riders need to stop ASAP. The Riders are either exciting or they're not. Not a big deal in sports. Who knows what's going on in the dressing room? What am I missing? I know I missed a couple teams. Pac-Man Jones. Bengals. Is it just the Bengals? That's all I got. Here we go, throwing it down low, hits his man. First down, Julian Grant past the 50, bang. Moving the chains with 4 minutes left. It's Bengals. I don't remember his first name. Adam Jones? Is it Pac-Man Adam Jones? Like the baseball player, but I don't remember his first name because I know it was Pac-Man, but I'm pretty sure his last name is Jones. Adam Jones? Bengals? That's all I got. That's all I got there, New Brand. That's the best I can do. What were those papers I had? Just a bunch of the rosters. As I was looking at the team names to help go and be able to figure out where he was from. I needed a list of the names of... I didn't want to go on the computer because you'd think I'd be looking it up. But those are all the teams that I covered so far this year. What's up, Jeff? Welcome back. Welcome in. Riders need to stop. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. Players in favor. Trying to go deep. Going to the end zone. Wide open. Oh, to the 5. Oh, when he goes out of bounds. How is he so wide open? Hilaire with the dagger. At the 5-yard line. No way. Unbelievable. Adam Pac-Man Jones. Was he on the Bengals? That was the only thing that I could piece together. I feel like he went to the Cowboys after that. I did get his first name. Let me see. Let me look him up. Adam Pac-Man Jones NFL career. Bengals. Oh, he was a first round pick from the Titans. So the Titans were on my mind. But he didn't play. Oh, he was in the Cowboys too. So it was Bengals, Cowboys from the 5 by number 5, trying to bounce off the blockers in the end zone. Boom! Rankin with the touchdown. Unbelievable. The Elks up 23-12. 3 minutes, 44 seconds left. Oh, baby. So he's drafted by the Titans. Yeah, but he was one of the bad boys on the Bengals team. Bam, it's over, Rock. It's over. What up, Vols? The Titans. Yep, I know him as I remember him playing big time on the Bengals, and I remember on the Cowboys. Titans popped in my head, but I couldn't picture him, but I remember him mostly from the Bengals and the Cowboys. It's over, Rock. And extra point is up and good. 24-12. It's a 2-touchdown game. The Riders in trouble. Bam. All right, people, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, join the Rhino Nation. We got Colorado and BYU next. College football. Buffaloes and the Cougars. We got 4 games for the NFL tomorrow. I'll go through them again. We have the Steelers versus the Vikings, 9:30 Eastern Time. Then we got the Buccaneers and the Eagles, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Then 4 o'clock Eastern Time, we have the Colts and the Rams. And then the Sunday Night Football game with the Cowboys hosting the Packers at 8:15 Eastern Time. 4 games, all football, all day with the Rhino right here on this channel. Boom. We got one. We got one, new brand. That was a goodie. Took me a few seconds, a little bit longer than usual to piece that together, but it was Adam Pac-Man Jones. Man, haven't heard that guy in a while. He was an above-average cornerback for a while, but too many penalties, too much off-the-field problems for the Pac-Man. When did the Elks get this good? They're not that good, but they are winning and taking down the Riders. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Should do the Bears and the Raiders. That is a weak sauce game. It'd be nice to watch, Bowers, Genty, Colson Loveland, but he's not doing anything. What up, McDiesel? What's going on? Go Eskimos, go. Rankin the bank. Bank it up. What's going on, Hawkins? Oh, we got number 2 going. Who did Drew Bledsoe back up for in the 2000-2001 season? That would be a backup, because that was when Tom Brady was the backup. 2000-2001. Well, Drew Bledsoe got injured by Mo Lewis, and then Tom Brady took over. So Tom Brady's rookie season was 2000. Unless Brady went there in 2001. And returns it to the 40-yard line. Yeah, it has to be Bledsoe. 2000-2001 season? Because he was on the Patriots then, because he was drafted in 93, and then I think he left in 2002 or 2003, went to the Cowboys. Tom Brady was there, but Bledsoe was the starter. You bet 100 that the Elks win, most likely. From the 43, throwing it down low. First down, Neal past midfield to the 50, driving all the way to the 46. Moving the chains as the Riders approaching the 3-minute warning. Never stop, Dennis. Never stop. We got one more after this in a little while. In about 35 more minutes. I don't think there was another quarterback for the Patriots. It had to be Tom Brady. But I thought Tom Brady was 2001 he took over. And throwing it deep and knocked away. Incomplete. Never stop. Bink. Blue. Drew Bledsoe. Jim Ferguson. Say what? And we're at the 3-minute warning. Bang. I don't know if there was anybody else starting, because I know Tom Brady was coming on in 01. Was there another quarterback that the Patriots had? I don't remember the other quarterback in 2000 for the Patriots. Had to be Bledsoe. Bledsoe and Tom Brady. The rookie year for Tom Brady was 2000. I got a bunch of those. That's all I got. That's the best I can do. Rising Rhino Nation needs you to spike that like button, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell and share it up, says the McCool. There it is. McCool on both sides, tearing it up. Appreciate the love there, McCool. And it's pretty much over. The Elks dominating. There's still a chance, but the Riders need to score and score quick. And then get an onside kick and then score again. Bum, bum, bada bum, bum, as they showed the Grey Cup during the commercial break. Next week we only have one game on Friday night, the Riders and the Red Blacks. Saturday there's a doubleheader. Yeah. 3 and 7 o'clock Eastern time. And then they have the game on Monday, which I have to miss because it's Canadian Thanksgiving. But I have to work. That game's on Monday. I can't call that game. So I got to miss that game. Thanks to the 2 CFL games. You know it, John. Thanks for being a member. Appreciate it. Myers over the middle. First down for 10. Thank you, John. Appreciate it so much. Yeah. I also have the Colorado and BYU game next. College football coming up. And goes up top, hits his man to the 32. Waju. Oldest quarterback still alive that played pro ball. How about having a guess right now? Oldest quarterback that's still alive. Joe Namath? I'm going to go Joe Namath. All right, 2:45 on the clock or 2:42? Oh, they drop it 3 seconds, 2:42. What NFL team did Brock Lesnar play for during preseason? Vikings? Goes up top, hits his man, and gets to the 26-yard line, first down. Brock Lesnar, Vikings? I want to say Vikings. That's the season Tom Brady took over, 2000-2001. Gino versus Caleb. That is not good there, Thane. Was that it, the Tom Brady then, New Brand? I didn't see the message. Staubach, Joe Namath. My guess is Joe Namath. Oh, they're not giving him the first down. It's 3rd and inches for the Riders. 2:36 on the clock. Not giving it to him. I think Brock Lesnar was the Vikings. Third and inches at the 26. Should be easy peasy, but it's going to waste some time off the clock. Jerry Jones. Here we go. Ouellette playing quarterback, taking the snap. And sneaks it, jumps over the top. to the 24. First down. I don't know, did Jerry Jones play football? I'm just thinking of the Super Bowl era. There could be people before that. I don't remember Jerry Jones or hearing anything about him playing football. Staubach is a little bit older. I think he was, 70s, still before my time. Joe Namath was 60s, and he's still alive. I was going to go Terry Bradshaw, but Bradshaw I think is a little bit later too. Throwing it deep to the 3, out of bounds, incomplete. So I'm sticking with Namath. Going to MLS up top. Pete Carroll. But Lesnar, it's the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings. And that was the season where Tom Brady took over and backed up, Drew Bledsoe backed him up. Old school NFL trivia. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Wow. Here we go with the 24. Shotgun looking. Over the middle. Bang. First down the 9. 5. All the way to the end zone. Boom. Touchdown Riders. Kneeled. Got him on the post. Bang, bang, bang. 24-18. We got a chance with 2:13 left. The Riders have 1 timeout. You don't go back much more than 1960s. Roger Staubach. Joe Namath too. You watch them both? Staubach. I think Staubach is younger than Namath. I think. And Saskatchewan. Extra point up and good. It's a 5-point game. 24-19. Let's go. Smash those thumbs up. Let's get over 70. Let's get to 80. I don't know what the number we're at likes, but let's go. Subscribe to the channel. We have Colorado and BYU starting up in a half hour. Half hour away, people, for round number 3. Ding, ding, on the Rhino Nation. I'm going to have to go and swap on some other jersey, switch the hats. I think I have a Buffaloes hat. I think I do. I do. Smash them free subs. They do have 1 timeout. Need a stop. Oh, Staubach is 1 year older than Namath. Wow, okay. I think of Staubach in the 70s. Well, I guess 69 is Namath, but I guess Staubach did play later on. So 1 year older. So close yet so far. I would have won Namath. BYU, Colorado prediction, pain. What up, T-Mac? I hope that Colorado can hang with them. That's all. Stay with them. We're turning it out to the 39 on the return. So the Riders going to play defense with 2:07 left. Oh, Saskatchewan. McDiesel. The car got it with the Staubach. The game has seemed to change. Yes, it's changed 2 times over since the 60s and 70s. At least 2 times over. It's been 60 years. And runs up the middle to the 42 with 2:01 left. I think we call timeout here. And yeah, timeout here. Rankin on the run. So big stop coming up. Let's see. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The Riders have a chance. If the Elks blow this, this is typical Elks fashion. All right. From the 43. Oh, they're blitzing Fajardo going deep, taking a shot. He's got a man wide open. First down to the 35. 30 cuts to the 25. And it is over. Rock. They got him. It is game, set, match. He beats him deep. Victor on the play. Oh, baby. CFL should still get a 10 team. Hopefully soon. But nobody wants to lose money. You bet me 50 the Elks. Yeah, now, after they just locked it in with Victor coming through. Victor coming through. Throws it deep and got him. The win is here and the win is near. Down goes the Riders. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They're a way better team without Trey Ford. Fajardo makes them decent. What up, Pawan? Welcome in. 102 people watching. They came back to see this ending. A 5-point lead by the Elks. Fajardo has over 300 yards passing now on that play. At the 25-yard line, 96 seconds left. Hands it off. Rankin up the middle. Stuffed. Nothing. Second down. Can we get 102 likes? Let's go. Get those numbers up, people. Get them up. Get them up, Sam. I like it. The Elks are sealing the deal. A field goal will make it 8 points. And the Riders are just going to need a ton of luck to make something happen. And they're going to have no time. No time. Assuming that they stop them on this next play. Oh, it's Hilaire on the catch, not Victor. My bad. I saw 80. I thought it was 87. His jersey was all tangled. It was 84. Hilaire. All right, the 25-yard line, 2nd and 10. Runs out the middle, and Rankin gets 2, and down he goes to the buck 8 and counting. Oh, baby. So field goal coming up for the Elks to make it an 8-point game. That'll make it 27-19. This is where the Elks choke. Run the ball, Elks. Run the ball. Blanchard's 1-for-1, made a 47-yarder. Oh no, people. Oh no. Take the field goal, Elks. Close to the left hash. A 30-yard dinker. And snap, hold, kick. Got it. Bang. 47 seconds on the clock. He nails it. 27-19. Harris and the Riders got to do some work. They need a touchdown with no timeouts. And only a 4-7 on the clock. Ruh-roh. Elks got to play some good defense. Will Harris save the day, or will Harris throw an ugly interception and get crushed? Crushed. Let's check in on college football real quick. Still 3-3 Penn State and Oregon with about 4 minutes left in the third. Wow. Alabama's up 24-14 over Georgia starting the third quarter. All right, Harris. Looks like he's got the power glove on his left hand. We're going to overtime. Oh, Terrence calling overtime. They're gonna get a touchdown, and they're gonna get the 2-point conversion to go in overtime. That would be crazy talk. Crazy talk, Terrence. All right, kicks it off. Boom. Let's see. Returning it from the 8. Bain to the 28-yard line with 41 seconds left. Good coverage there by Edmonton. Melon heads are toast. Oh, what is that jersey? It's my own jersey. It's my Rising Rhino jersey there, Cody. The Riders crumbling. Best team in the league going to lose to the Elks and give them hope to make the playoffs. Give them a chance to find their way in there. Welcome in, Cody. Specially made, one of a kind. Pick 6 coming, says McCool. All right, motion. Rushing 4. Harris down low. Hits Myers to the 38-yard line. 36 seconds on the clock. 8 yards. Go Rhinos, go Rhinos, go. Go Rhinos, go Rhinos, go. Let's go. 36 seconds. All right, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Harris looking. Sits in the pocket. Checks it down. Inbounds. Only gets 2 with 26 seconds left. Terrible. Gets it and kneeled. 2 yards and too much time off the clock. Go Lions, go Lions, go. Here you go, Cody. The Rhino Phoenix. That's right. Bam. Special jersey, baby. And Harris up top, 19 seconds. Ouellette gets to the 48 and out of bounds with 16 ticks on the clock. The Elks, the Eskimos. Moss is losing his mind. Haha, I bet he is. The Riders, the Riders, the Riders losing to the Elks. Well, they're still the best team in the league, though. But this is rough stuff. Oh, we're almost at 80 likes. We need 7 more likes, Rhino Nation. 7 more to go. Marshall Falk, number 28. Marshall. That's why I'm a Colts fan. Marshall Falk. And here we go. Harris, 13 seconds. Throwing it deep up top. He's got a man wide open. To the 20. To the 14. The 16-yard line with 8 seconds left. Keyshawn Johnson. No way! How is he so wide open? They're lucky he's had a touchdown. 8 seconds on the clock. Holy crap. The chain gang slow to get there. 7, 6, spikes it with 6 seconds on the clock. 1 play to get the touchdown. This is wild. What is happening? Let's go, people. It's coming down to 1 play, 1 touchdown, and then if they get that, and then they got to get the 2-pointer from the 3 to force overtime. Unbelievable. This is wild. You wish you had a watermelon hat? The last play, Cody. It comes down to this. Make sure you guys spike that like. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go. We cover the CFL all the way through the rest of the year, playoffs, and Grey Cup. We cover tons of NFL, 4 streams tomorrow. UFL, European League of Football, the most football on YouTube. All right, here we go. The 16-yard line comes down to this. Harris in the shotgun. Sets him in motion. They're blitzing. Penalty flag. Throws it to the end zone and hits him down at the 1. Keyshawn's down the 1 with 1 second left, but we got to see what the flag is. This is insanity. They're going to get another play. Offsides on the Elks. They're going to decline it. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 1 with 1 second left. No way. No way. They can do anything. They can run it, pass it, do whatever they want. Well, they're not going to kick it, but geez, Stevens is out there for the sneak. So it's offsides by the Elks. Free play. And now it's 1st and goal at the 1. And the Elks dropping a T. Oh, man. Killam is going nuts. He rips his headset off. This is insanity. Of course they decline. Yep. The Riders and the fans are the worst kind of people. They are so arrogant. What's up, MD? What's going on? Let's go, Colts. Colts, baby. Tomorrow. Get ready. Colts Rams. So it's 1st and goal at the 1. 1 second left, James. This is insane. The Elks are going to elk. You got to have faith. Here comes the Riders, Quaddy. Here comes the Riders. Stevens out there for the sneak. Under center. Bunch formation. Shifting. Stevens gets in there. Crosses the plane. Reaches for a touchdown. Riders. No way. 27-25. 2-point game. Holy crap. Now they're going to get the 2-pointer. It comes down to the 2. From the 3. Oh man, the Elks are choking. This will be the biggest collapse I've seen in a long time. What a disaster for Edmonton. They gotta stop him right here. They can't let him get in from the 3. This is pure insanity. Just when you think it was game, set, match, here we are. Will the Riders get in? Harris out there at the 3. In the shotgun. Kneeled. Emelis. Johnson. Takes the snap. Blitzing. Going to the corner. Nobody there. Incomplete. The Elks hold on to win. The Elks win. The Elks win. So close yet so far. Edmonton takes it. They got him. 27-25. Lock it in. And down goes the Riders. Boom, boom, boom. Edmonton holds on for the win. Pow. Pow, pow, pow. Celebration for the Elks. Playoff chance is still alive. The Melons smashed, crushed, bashed. Boom. Wow. Unbelievable. In the zone. It's an Eskimo party. Man, they were off the read. He throws it up. He does a corner. He doesn't do a corner out. He went. Ajo went inside instead of out. And off the mark, incomplete. Thanks for coming out. Jeez Louise. Adios, McDees. I'll be back in 15 minutes for Colorado and BYU. Are you not entertained? Are you not loving football? Round 2 ends in glorious fashion. Almost a comeback, but the Elks find a way to win. 27-25. They move up to 6-9. Dropping the Riders to 10-4. Bow. Can we get 112 likes? I don't know. We just need to get some more subscribers. So hit that subscribe button before you guys run away. I'll be back in 15 minutes for the Buffaloes and the Cougars. What a game. What an ending. I can't believe the Elks dominated all game. Almost lost. Held on. Stopping a 2-point conversion. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you, people. You can stick around for the redirect. I'll send you right over to my next stream. Because I got to get that going. I'll be set up in about 3 or 4 minutes. Excuse me. Jeez. Wow. What a game. What an ending. Sorry, Riders fans. Pretty wild. Wild, wild, wild. All right, let me get the BYU and Colorado game set up. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. What a game. CFL football. Electric. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. Let's go. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, new peoples. Everybody in the Rhino Nation. Thank you, moderators. I'll see you in a few minutes for round 3. Ding, ding. BYU, Colorado, Folsom Field.